Hello, it's your girl Satira with another video. Okay, firstly I just want to say disclaimer, I broke my tripod and now it's a twin pod, so it can't really stand, so I'm holding with my toes. So if I'm a bit shaky, please bear with me, okay? Forgive me because I don't know what to say. But how are you guys? I'm good, I'm fine, I'm alive, which is a good thing. Okay, let me be serious. Okay, so today I want us to talk about how healing is not self-development. Okay, that is the topic for today. It's been a long time since I wanted to do this topic, but I feel like I didn't want to talk about it before it's something I understood as well, you know, because it's in the saying, healing is not self-development. I like it here. Okay, so I'm gonna speak from my head, but then also I have notes, so I'm aware of the things that I wanna touch on in this video, right? Wait. When it comes to healing and self-development, I think so when it comes to healing and self-development, it's obviously two different. I want to talk about my experience when it comes to healing and self-development. Starting with healing. Okay, so healing for me is really more like doing the inner work. I'm journaling, I'm confronting the things that hurt me, I'm confronting flaws, the negative parts of me. Okay, let me not say negative, is that the right thing to say? I don't know, but it's like the parts of me that I'm like, that way it's like I'm hurt, I'm broken, I'm sad, you know, it's like I'm not okay with the situation. Those are the parts of me, like me healing. Exactly. Then when it comes to self-development, this is where I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to improve certain parts of my life. This is where a lot of mindset change happens, behavior, you know, this is where I'm doing the work, like physically I'm physically doing the work, you know. And then whereas healing is more like a spiritual and emotional aspect. I hope you're getting me, bruh. Anyways, when it comes to healing, it's really more about focusing on your past wounds, you know, things that hurt you then. And I don't think a lot of us know this, maybe, I don't know, but our trauma, our past experiences actually plays a huge part in our present life, you know. I get it, it's in the past, but it somehow plays a huge role in your future and your present, because you know, sometimes you think we're over things but we're not, and at that moment of everything happening, somehow in that situation of everything happening, you'd rather just not feel, so we just suppress a lot of our emotions, and a lot of times we're put in situations where it's like you're dumb to feel, you know, and so it's like you'd rather act nonchalant and you'd rather act like you don't care, so and so, man. You get the vibe. I don't want to make this video too long, you know, because I feel like right now I'm really just going to be defining and separating the two so you guys get the difference. I don't know, but yeah, so that's what healing is to me. It's like confront your past wounds, everything you had faced, adversity, like, you know, like every day the sun comes up, somehow life moves on, and a lot of times you don't have the time to actually look back and think, oh, what hurt me, what did mom say that made me feel like this, or what did my friends say that made me feel like this, and why, you know, all of this. When you're talking about healing, right, it goes down to adversity, like I said, insecurity, heartbreak, blah blah. You get the vibe, you know, you get the vibe, whether it's abuse as well. You know, sometimes just face the broken parts of you, even though it hurts, even though you're gonna cry today, at least you are gonna work on it. And again, also healing Healing doesn't mean forgetting it, you know. Don't have to forget it. Obviously, I don't think you won't if you have to heal from it. Like, it's clearly something that hurt you to that core. So it's like, you're not healing to forget it, but you're healing to make the wound better. So you know how to bandage the wound if ever it had to happen again. You know, I don't know. Also, healing is a spiral. It's not linear. It's just go round and round. You're gonna cry today, you won't cry tomorrow. You'll be fine next week, and then you won't be fine in a month. Just bear with yourself and don't be hard on yourself as well. Like, it's actually okay to cry. Like, when it comes to healing, it focuses a lot on feel your emotions. I know you probably feel like I'm not a man. I'm talking to the boys as well. If you feel like you can't cry because whoever's gonna judge you or da-da-da-da-da, tell them to suck it up and tell them that clearly they're traumatized, that they can't even let themselves feel like they're that traumatized. They need help. But don't be like them, okay? Cry, because it's healthy. Crying is so healthy, like, and it actually helps the healing process so much better because you're letting it all out, you know. You're letting it all out. Anyways, next, self-development. Okay, so when we talk about self-development, we're talking about improving skills, allowing yourself to learn new things. Like I said, mindset changes as well. This is where I'm probably like, I want to make them relate, you know what I say? I still want to stay on topic. So it's like, I'm healing from a heartbreak, right? If anything, the changes in my self-development when it comes to heartbreak is that I'm gonna now start thinking I'm never gonna find love because that person did me wrong. Love doesn't exist. The perfect person doesn't exist because there's 8 billion people and you were hurt by one person. This is where I now decide that I'm gonna change my mindset. I'm gonna change the thought process of thinking that I don't deserve anyone or no one deserves me or I'm gonna be hurt again. You know, this is where I now practice, what can I say? This is where I practice mindset shifts, where I think positively about myself. Because like I said, I've said this in many other videos, what you give is what you receive. What you think is what will be. You know, how you are is what is. So yeah, try think less negative and think more positive. And again, when it comes to self-development, I feel like positivity is the one thing that will always go. It's always going to be attached to self-development because you won't grow if you're negative. But if you're positive and you choose to see the beauty of a lot of things, then you somehow develop into a better version of yourself, not worse. So yeah, honestly, when it comes to self-development, this is where you improve your skills, your knowledge. This is where you try to do better. When it comes to self-development, you get people going to the gym, people taking online courses, trying new things that are going to help them improve, you know, in terms of skills, knowledge, education, talent. I don't know, talent is a given, right? But hobbies, yeah, this is where you try to improve the things that you can do, things that you have control of, you know. But when it comes to healing, I feel like 9 times out of 10 it's things that you can't really control, even though yeah, we put ourselves in situations sometimes, but still I feel like healing has the disadvantage of it not always being in your control, because I don't think you would hurt yourself, you know, even though you would put yourself in a situation where you get hurt, but it's like you wouldn't you wouldn't purposely choose to get yourself hurt. So that is an external situation, and then internally is the things that you do to better yourself. But I don't know. Okay, so I feel like I said everything that I could say, like from me, like I am saying this. So now I'm just gonna read down my notes and kind of give you guys an overview on the things that I just talked about. So it says so healing focuses on trauma, you know, while self-development focuses on acquiring skills. Healing prioritizes emotional safety, and self-development emphasizes progress, growth, you know. Healing requires vulnerability, and self-development encourages resilience. So, you know the vibe. I feel like it's right there. This is more like a summary, you know, so you guys get it. But this is another thing. See how I said positivity would most likely go hand in hand with self-development and trying to get into the mindset of not having limiting beliefs, don't be too positive now when it comes to the healing aspect, because if you're too positive, you're gonna underestimate your trauma. You know, it's like, nah, I'm fine, but you're not. Your heart is not fine. Your heart is hurt. So it's like, don't rely on positivity too much. Sometimes it's okay to cry. Like I said, you're not always going to be okay. You're not always going to be 100%. So deal with it, okay? Keep the balance. Be good and bad. Cry and smile. Make it work together. I think that's gonna be it for today's video. I don't have more to say. Like, I feel like it is what it is, you know. And this is for the people that think that going to the gym and getting matcha is enough and they are fine and they are over that boy. No, deal with it. Face your abandonment issues. Face your mommy and daddy issues, because we are a lot that are struggling. So just do the right thing and heal before you focus too much on I'm all that self-development. Just try to heal, because I feel like healing, it's internal. I think I said that. Healing is an internal situation, like it's within you, emotionally and spiritually. So if you can do the work inside within you, for sure it is gonna show up in your external world, and way better than it would if you just ignore the sad parts of you. Just take your time, don't rush it. It's not a race, it's your life, your journey. And be kind to yourself, be so graceful, okay? Be so graceful to yourself. Don't be mad that you haven't moved on. People are different, and sometimes a lot of us are sensitive. I'm sensitive. I will cry about it for like months, years if I have to, and then I'll get over it. My time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Like, subscribe, and do all the good stuff, okay? Join the family. I will be dropping a vlog after this video. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. I will see you guys in the next video.